Hi everyone, welcome back. Great to see you again here. Before we jump into today's lesson, I highly recommend watching my previous video. It'll give you a strong foundation and make this lesson much easier to follow. I have dropped the link in the description below, so don't forget to check it out. Alright, I'm so excited today because I'm going to walk you through IELTS writing task 1 step by step, focusing on one of the most common question types, the line graph. By the end of this video, I hope you know exactly what to write and how to organize your answer confidently. So let's get started. Now, as you probably already know, in IELTS writing task 1, you cannot just write whatever comes to mind. Examiners are looking for a clear structure, and if you follow it correctly, you can boost your band score so much more easily. So here is the structure you must follow: introduction, overview, body paragraph 1, and body paragraph 2. I'll show you exactly how to write each part step by step. So let's practice together and make writing task 1 feel simple. Here we have the task. It's a line graph. So the line graph shows the population of 3 animal species in Canada from 2017 to 2022. The units are measured in thousands. So we have 3 kinds of animals: bears, dolphins, and whales. So the first part we will practice is the introduction. In the introduction, your job is to rewrite the title of the graph, but using different words. This is called paraphrasing. Paraphrasing means you change some words or change the sentence structure, but the meaning stays the same. So, for example, instead of word show, you can use words like describe, depict, give information about, illustrate, or compare. And one important thing to remember: do not copy the words from the graph. Okay? So, here I show you again the topic or the title of the graph. And now you need to paraphrase it. And if you want, you can pause the video and write your own introduction. You can type your answer in the comments and I will help you check it. Okay, so now I'll show you my version. Here is the introduction that I make. The line graph gives information about the population of bears, dolphins, and whales in Canada between 2017 and 2022. As you can see here, I replace word show with give information about. Then I also mention names of the animals directly. And lastly, I change from to into between and. See? It's simple, right? Next, let's move on to the overview. So, I have to tell you this, guys. Overview is very important in IELTS writing task 1. If you want to get a band score at least 7, you must be able to write a clear and relevant overview, okay? And today, I'll show you how. Before writing overview, what you have to do is to analyze the graph. Like, we have to ask ourselves, which categories are increasing, which one are decreasing, which is the highest or the lowest, or is there anything that we can compare? In the overview, you only write general trend, so do not include numbers in overview. And you can start your overview with phrases like overall, generally, in general, or from an overall perspective. So, after you have analyzed the graph, the next step is to create an outline. I always tell my student this, that an outline is very important because it helps you stay focused and makes your writing more clear, structured, and organized. Think of it as a simple plan before you start writing. So, for the overview, we can first make a short outline like this. We can say that the population of bears increased, but the population of dolphins decreased, while the population of whales fluctuated. Okay, so now I'll give you a few minutes to try writing your own overview, and again, feel free to pause the video and please write it in the comment section. You can also compare your answer with other students. Now, let me show you my version. Here it is. There was an overall decrease in the number of dolphins, while bear population fell over the period given. For whales, it shows that the population of whales fluctuated over the years. So, this is an example of a relevant overview because it clearly shows the main trends in the graph. You might notice that I use the word while. I highlighted this word in red. This is called a connecting word, and we use this to show contrast. Using linking words like this can really improve your IELTS score. Now, let's move on to the next part, body paragraphs. Okay, so as you know, in IELTS Writing Task 1, we usually divide the information into body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. Okay, and to start your body paragraph, you can use some of these useful introductory phrases. For example, according to the graph, looking more details at the graph, with regards to, it can be seen that, or it is stated that. So now let's look at the data again. And let's try to analyze together. Which category should we put in the same body paragraph? Because there are 3 categories here. And now, let's create another outline to help us group the data. So I will put bears and dolphins in body paragraph 1 and whales in body paragraph 2. Why? Well, I think that's pretty simple because the bear and dolphin populations show opposite trends, while the whale population shows a completely different trend. Okay, so now let's try to write body paragraph 1. Again, feel free to pause the video and write your own body paragraph 1. And now I'll show you mine. So according to the graph, the dolphins' population was the highest compared to the other animals in the first year. It started at around 150,000, then it fell significantly to almost 0 in the last year. In contrast, there were around 10,000 bears in 2017, and the population skyrocketed to approximately 180,000 in the final years. So, you might notice that I highlight phrases like according to the graph as an introductory phrase and in contrast to show a different trends. These expressions help make your writing smoother and more academic, and of course, it can increase your score as well. Okay, now let's move on to body paragraph 2. And try to make your own response before checking mine. Okay, again, feel free to pause, guys. You can write and put your writing in the comment section and let others know. So, here is the sample answer for body paragraph 2. With regards to the number of whales, it began at around 80,000 at the beginning of the period. Then it fell gradually to under 60,000 in the following year. It rose again considerably to around 100,000 in 2019, and the figures experienced a fluctuation at around 80,000 until the end of the period. You can see that I use with regards to as an introductory phrase to smoothly transition from body paragraph 1 to body paragraph 2. Okay? So, finally, here is a complete sample answer for writing task 1, and feel free to pause the video and read it carefully. I also put the word count at the end. It's 165 words, so I think it's more than enough because the instruction says that you need to write at least 150 words. Okay, so I think that's all for today's lesson, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day and keep practicing. Bye.